What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Cavill with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. As you guys just seen the caption, I'm not done yet. Okay? Wilder confirms comeback after setback against Zhang. The best is yet to come. Okay? He says the best is yet to come. And he sets his sights on returning to the ring with a potential matchup against the likes of Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou, and Vladimir Klitschko. Let me counterpunch. I'm glad to hear it, man. I think retirement for boxers is such an unforgiving word. It's so overused. I think people are so unforgiving to the sport. We can love one guy one day, then the next day we hate him. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you, I've watched recently people. I was with a group of family members. We were watching Wilder versus Fury 3. And during that fight, they were like, yeah, Wilder, get him, get him, get him. By the end of that fight, they hated Wilder. Go home, man, retire. That's how we are. That's the mentality that a lot of fans have for fighters. Understand, fighters fight. They win, they lose. You know what I'm saying? You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But you're going to live to fight another day. Right? But understand this. I think that us saying that, he should retire, we know it's a brutal sport. But as long as you still have your faculties intact, as long as you are still able and you're able to train, you're able to condition. If you're able to train, you're able to condition, and you're able to spar, you're able to fight. Because sparring, conditioning, training, all of those INGs, okay, are more painful, more stringent than the fight itself. Yeah. The conditioning is more stringent than the fight itself. So if they're able to do all that, let them fight. That's why it's such a sad, tragic thing when somebody does get clipped early. Bow! And they get knocked out and they wake up. They got all this energy because they've trained for 12 rounds and they get knocked out in the first round. So it's like, damn, I had all this energy in this, and now it's blown because I got caught. That's what happens in the sport of boxing, okay? There's a lot of people that have a lot left, and I think we just need to allow these fighters to show it. If we're true fans, we should pray for their health, hope for the best, and get their wealth, and let them do what they do, and what they do, what you fell in love with them doing when you loved what they did. Right? So I think that's the whole issue with Wilder. I think he's not done yet. He wants to fight AJ and Francis Ngannou and Vladimir Klitschko. I could see a Klitschko fight. I can definitely see a Francis fight. And I think AJ would probably be third on that list simply because AJ has his own, choices. And I don't think Wilder is like high on that totem pole. You know what I mean? But I think what Wilder could always do, he could use AJ's name to say he don't want to fight me still to this day after we've both lost the belts and all that stuff. Right? So, and then he could fight Vladimir, and that would be a good fight. Him and Vladimir, let's say Vladimir chins him, and then they could have a rematch or whatever. But it kind of would foreshadow what would have happened 7-8 years ago. That's why Shelly Finkel, the manager of both, didn't want them in the ring together. Okay, so I think at the end of the day, Wilder has choices. He has options. And I think we should respect that. Somebody, that screamed to the top of his lungs to this day should understand and should want and should, have and get the benefit of the doubt. He was in there against Joseph Parker. He ain't lost since. And then he beat Zhang, and then Zhang came back and beat him. Now Zhang is fighting Aget Caballo for a chance at the title. So everyone that's beat Wilder is up there. Parker's fighting for the title. Zhang's fighting for the title, the opportunity to fight for the title. So everyone's still up here, people. It's not like he got beat by a no-name Mark DeMori type Dempsey McKean, Junior Fa, Otto Wylene. You see what I mean? It's not none of those guys like that. All the guys that beat Wilder, they're still up there. So Wilder should be somewhere under that, right? So I think we should give Wilder a break, see what he has left. He says the best is yet to come. We'll see. Of course, tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!